Hey, what's up everybody? Gonna go out for another trip to Henry Coe. Something a little different this time. Going on a 3-day, 2-night trip instead of an overnighter. But yeah, it looks a bit hazy out there from all the smoke from the fires up north. So yeah, see how it goes. Alright, back at the Hunting Hollow entrance. This time on a Saturday. And there's still not too many people here. Just fine by me. Alright, about ready to go. It's a little past 2 o'clock. See what we got. We've had too much food, 3 days of food. It's about 30 pounds. Munching on one of these Little Sky breakfast bars now. It's pretty dense, so it's almost like a pound by itself here. Yeah, not sure where I'm gonna end up tonight. Maybe fishing game pond, maybe somewhere sooner. Let's see how my legs feel. It's a pretty nice day today. It's low 70s looks like. Slight breeze. One of the main goals is to see if I can burn enough calories to eat all the food I brought, at least most of it. Spent some time pushing it out for each day, so see if I have too much or too little. Gonna hit up the Lyman Willson Trail. Gonna stop by Willson Camp and fill up with some water there. Yep, it's gonna be a lot of climbing today. Gonna take a little break here. See some food. Try to get some fuel. So far so good. Got some protein and fats. Some dried salami. Some mozzarella sticks. Almost at Willson Camp. Let's check the spring. Looking pretty good. Looks like the spring right below Willson Camp still flowing pretty good. Quartz spring. Glad to get out of there. It's mosquito central. Still filtering the water as I head up to Willson Camp. like nobody's here, so maybe I'll chill a bit. I think I'll just eat the rest of this breakfast bar, some peanut butter, maybe a fig bar if I'm still hungry. On the wagon road now. It's getting a little breezy up top. It's almost 6 o'clock. Sunset's in about an hour, so should find a camp spot soon. Here's Rodeo Pond. It's looking a bit low. Approaching Tule Pond. Water levels is a little bit lower. Kind of doubt there's any fish in there. Probably some turtles. Noticing a lot of these steep sections where I took a lot of breaks. Pretty much powering through now. Love golden hour. Every time I go up a pretty steep incline, for some reason, think of that Price is Right game where that yodeling hiker hikes to the top of the mountain. Made it up the Tule Pond Trail. It's almost sunset. Pretty nice out here. Starting to get dark pretty fast. Made it down to the Wasno Pond Junction pit toilets. Ponds down there. My headlamp's buried deep in my ditty bag. Should have had it ready, but I'm almost there. Made it down to Wasno Pond. Looks like there's nobody here. There's a lot of these yellow flowers blooming. It might be a mustard plant. Not sure. Well, I forgot my spoon and my spork, so yeah, I have to figure out something. You know, I used one of my tent stakes as a utensil. Brought my up and down number 8 knife, so maybe I could carve one later. It's chopsticks. Trying to sanitize it the best I can. So dinner tonight is beans and rice with taco seasoning, bugs, with some olive oil, steak seasoning, and these really heavy homemade stout tortillas. I want to get rid of these first. gonna make some miso soup too to wash it down. Whoa, what is that? Maybe not. Looks like it turned into a bar. Doesn't look too bad. The refried beans and instant brown rice looks about ready. Just adding some olive oil, some steak seasoning. It's a little bit runny. Just give it a try. It's a little bit easier just to tear off pieces of tortilla to scoop it. For the Outdoor Research Air Gel booties. Love these things. It's kind of waterproof on the bottom, so you can kind of walk on it. In the tent now, just chilling. Got the Fossil Snap Foldable Extra Large version. Propped up. Using it as like a light diffuser for the fixed tail pump light. Good trip so far. For a rare 3-day, 2-night trip for me. Yeah, just hopefully I don't over record. End up with like an hour-long video. Anyway. Crash out or just maybe watch some movies. Alright, good night. Good morning. It's 6:46 in the morning on Sunday. There's a Wasno pond. Yeah, I slept alright. It's pretty toasty, but yeah, there's a lot of condensation that built up. So my quilt is a little bit damp. Not soaked through. I was able to wipe the walls down a little bit, and yeah, it's fine. My shoes and slippers got damp from just being out here. Brought the Cinco with the going with the Texas rig. See if there's any bass in here. I don't think there's any fish in this pond. Packed up. Leave no trace. Nice thing about this pack, the flex capacitor, is that when you adjust things, you could expand or shrink the pack. Like I got the 10 poles out here. So inside's a little bit less, so I was able to fit the chair 0 on top horizontally, easy access, and then just cinch it down some more. It's closer to a 40 liter now. Very convenient and flexible. Yeah, a little bit hazy out there from the smoke. I only have about
a half a liter of water left. Just gonna pace myself now. Still about a mile to Fishing Game Pond. Just having a snack, Snickers. Very nice. Here's the path down the Fishing Game Pond. Made it to a Fishing Game Pond. Pretty nice. Nice things about these couplers is you can use it to back flush and clean your filter. I'll just show you back into the bag. For now, I'm heading to Coit Lake. Gonna fix up some food there. But yeah, I think I'll just cruise around. If I just find a nice spot to fish, I'll fish. I'm at Coit Lake. Ran into a couple bikepackers heading out now. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Nice setups. Just ate some snacks and just drying out the tent and the quilt and the booties. Can't forget the electrolytes. Alright, down to my last Senko. I'm losing my rig in the trees over there. And snagged up again. Something different. Sort of like a mini Carolina rig. Got a weight here with the stopper. Got a weedless hook. And it's got one of these Ned rig pumpkin tubes on there. You're sitting right there. One of them just tried to bite it. Ah, spooked him. That's neat. Got my weedless hook. Beady one. A small one. with the weedless knit rig, Carolina rig. Another small one. Basically tossing it out as a jerk bait, and then sink about 2 feet, bringing it in. Another one. Getting a lot of these small ones. Pretty cool when you see them hit it. Well, basically did a lap around the whole Coit Lake. There's not a whole lot of good access points for fishing off the bank, but at least I didn't skunk. Caught a few smaller bass. Just gonna head back to camp, eat some food.
Alright, for late lunch, I'm gonna try Nora's rice side. Takes about 7 minutes to simmer.
So I lost the stopper to my 10-car rod a little while ago. I'm just trying to like carve my own now with the Wasno number 8. Yeah, not bad. Well, that came out pretty good. Well, I started working on the spoon, but food's ready now. So I'm just gonna use my poop trowel as a spoon. Try to clean it up a bit. I don't think there was near any poop anytime recently. Just make sure it's all sanitized. Have to be careful or else these ridges would tear up my lips. Well, that might have been the highlight of the trip. Using my poop trowel as a spoon. And I should just name the video that. Use my poop trowel as a spoon. Thinking about moving. Well, it's nice under this gazebo. There's just a ton of flies around here. Yeah, it's time to move. It's just flies everywhere. They don't smell the greatest, but still.
Alright, packed up. No trace.
Gonna head to Coe Lake now. See if that camp spot in the back with the big tree is available. It's around 4:13. Getting that afternoon sun in my face. Using my neck buff as protection. Just like when I go fishing, basically. Here's the Coe Lake pit toilet. Thought I saw someone up there. All right, here's the nice tent spot under the tree. Nice and padded, flat. Never camped here before, but I did set up my hammock up in the trees up there on the slope. And I try to do something with this fly problem. Probably pretty stinky by now, so I brought some Dr. Bronner's. I'm using this big old snap fold spool, extra large. It's like my wash basin. So I'm just gonna wash my shirt. I'm gonna go fill up some water now. Used up all my water washing my shirt and giving myself a sponge bath. So I brought my Tenkara rod. Oh, you're kidding me. Big old tarantula right here. Oh, that guy. Seen a lot of tarantulas. Yeah, good thing I'm not cowboy camping. Don't want one of those crawling on me. On the menu tonight is pad thai ramen bomb. So basically ramen, mashed potatoes, chicken, and then gonna add some peanut butter. Oh, that was actually really good with the buttery instant mashed potatoes and peanut butter. Good morning. It's about 8:45. Yeah, I had a little bit of trouble sleeping last night, but once I fell asleep, it was alright. Watched a documentary, some TV shows. Yeah, the tent got a little bit damp this morning, but wiped down the walls with the microfiber towel, so everything came out okay. Stayed pretty warm. It's a little bit chilly, foggy morning.
Here comes the sun. Bringing that Dr. Bronner's soap in the snap fold bowl was a really great idea. Feel nice and refreshed after the sponge bath and washing my shirt in the bowl. Don't feel too gross. For breakfast this morning, just cold soaking some oatmeal, some brown sugar, almonds, peanuts, and raisins. Gone fishing. Here's the spot reserved. There's less chance of snags. Switching over to these Berkeley tubes. Maybe I'll catch a crappie too. Well, no bites. It's almost 11 now. I'll eat some more food and pack up. Maybe I'll work on the other side of the lake or getting back. Oh, looks like my quilt fell. Had it draped over the tent to dry out. All packed up. Leave no trace. I'm gonna go back up there a little later. For now, let's find access to the water. Fish a little bit before taking off. Alright, last shot here. I lost the light tube, so I'm gonna try this greenish orange one. Whoa, big old crappie. Damn, look at that thing. Ooh, God. Damn, that's huge. Must be like a foot long. Jeez. Hey buddy, let you go. Alright, got my water filled. Time to climb up out of here. Alright, at the top. Now it's just
Pretty chill cruise down to the lot. Just checking my food situation. Did pretty good. Just got leftover oatmeal, leftover beans and rice, instant mashed potatoes, my snack bag, and peanut butter. Just dusting off the rest of my snack bag. Should be enough for the hike back. After 3 days out here, starting to feel the need to be connected again. So I turned off airplane mode, even though I don't have a signal here. This trip has been pretty chill. One of my only 3-day, 2-night trips. So just wanted to test out burning a lot of calories and making it back up by eating a lot. And yeah, just see how I feel. Yeah, I feel pretty good. Haven't felt fatigued all 3 days. Hey, old buck. Coyote Creek is completely dry. So if you're planning on heading this way in this dry, early fall weather, yeah, this is a good loop to take. You probably want to hit up Willson Camp first, since there's a reliable water source there pretty much year round. Back at the car, ate most of my food, drank all the water, added a wooden spoon I started carving. See what I ended up with. Started with 30 pounds, ended up with around 23, so shed 7 pounds of consumables around there.